Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is Warhammer 40K Combat Patrol, issue number 60. Now, Combat Patrol is a magazine between Hatchet and Games Workshop, taking you through the Warhammer 40,000 hobby. It's everything from how to play, how to put figures together, background, like rules, literally everything you need to know. And you get figures to go build your armies. In this case, we're getting 9 different armies throughout this run. Basically a combat patrol plus a little bit extra. You also get things like paints and brushes and all that for you to actually paint your figures. So, as I said, this is 9 different armies, and we're wrapping up one of the armies here. This latest kind of grouping has been Orcs and Leagues of Votann. This is the final unit of the Leagues of Votann, other than the bonus box that we have that we'll be checking out a little bit later. So this is a unit of Einhyr Hearthguard, whatever, for the Leagues of Votann. You can check out the sprue we have here. Whoops. There's a lot of parts on that sprue. So yeah, as I said, like this wraps up the Leagues of Votann officially. Like, if you're just getting the magazines. The magazine itself, I think it's going to be pretty standard. You know, how to put them together, how to paint, some rules, and then a scenario to use them. So exactly what we got here. We got how to put them together. I'm going to go with the scenario will likely be all of the Orc figures versus all the League of Votann, right? That would make a lot of sense. All right, paint, exactly as I said. Oh, we get a little bit of a story. Or background or whatever. We got the rules, like I said. And then let's see here, scenario 37, hold the line. So we get a scenario to play out. I'm wondering, oh, it's having them taking on Tyranids. Well, there's some irony as far as that. There's some funny aspects. All right, so that's going to wrap up the Leagues of Votann for this. We can see the next 2 issues that are going to wrap up this grouping of 4 issues. Next kicks off the Gene Stealers with a Magus, and then we get some paints. Overall, like I keep on saying about all the releases, is if you are getting into the Warhammer 40,000 hobby, this is a great way to go do it. You know, you save a lot of money. You just have to be okay with the figures that you're gonna get. That's kind of the big thing about it, is like you don't get choice, so it is what it is. But as I said, like as long as you're okay with that, this is not a bad way to go about diving into the hobby. So we will have the description. In the description, we're going to go through like the value of this, how much you save based off of the subscription price, off the cover price, all that stuff. Plus, we're keeping track of how much you save overall from the entire subscription. If you want the latest game news, check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. And of course, you can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling that dice. Oh, that was a horrible roll. And get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.